I saw this video the other day where this woman put it to the people on YouTube, the audience, that you can become too self-aware. And I'm not going to fully recap her video here, but I definitely have thought about this quite a lot since then. A lot of videos you watch and you just kind of forget. This one has stuck with me. And maybe I'll link it below if I remember the actual video, if I can find it again, and so you can see it. But the idea from it is that you can figure out your own emotional state, what is triggering your feelings and emotions at any point in time. You are aware of them, you understand what is causing them, why you're feeling this way. You can even understand how to move it, as particularly with negative emotions, into a more positive state, etc. But fundamentally, it comes at the end of it is like, we can become aware of all these things, and you go to therapy and you become aware of your emotions, but rarely do we take action to move past it and forward in life. And I think that is so true for me, that I am so aware of my own emotions at all the time, not having said that, I'm like having extreme swings up and down in massive places. A lot of it is pretty almost apathetic towards everything. I've become, I guess, like oversensitized with dopamine from, all this media constantly at you, shorts and what have you, TikToks, constant entertainment. I think that's a part of it, but fundamentally, I am unable to take action because of years of failure has taught my brain that working towards a goal will only end up in failure. And failure is fine as part of the process, but eventually you need to have positive reinforcements to help you pull your continuous action along. And this is really what success comes down to, is can you continuously work at one thing for a long enough period until it becomes successful, and continue to grow on that thing. If you stagnate in the thing you're doing, you will not see the growth or success necessarily. You continually have to improve, and you gain compounding level of growth by staying at one thing. And a lot of my failures and my big mistake was I was all over the place, trying everything here, there, and everywhere. And there's good things you learn, a very wide set of skills and understanding, but the bad thing, you don't gain that compounding interest of growth, and that has hindered my ability to be successful. Now, moving forward, I am struggle to take action on anything. And it's like these things, like I was talking about in these other videos, I don't enjoy even doing the things I used to like and doing anymore. And when it requires me to be actively involved in it, essentially my brain has just taught myself to numb itself and turn off and consume, binge watch another show on Netflix. But how do you move into a position of taking action? And I don't fully have the answers, and she didn't really fully have the answers in her video either. And I'm still struggling on this, and she put it in a more way that has summed up. But like, I've always, and for a while, been thinking for years, like, and this, I'm not the only person to think like this, but life is kind of like a video game, except for in a video game, you gain the positive reinforcement from your actions very early on, and you start at easy levels, you gain positive reinforcement, and then you move up, and then things don't get hard until later on. And for me, yeah, maybe I've developed skill sets, but I've lost the drive to move forward. And without that, in life, you do not gain positive reinforcements early on enough that, so you have to rely on your drive to push you deep into multiple levels before you gain anything. And I need something maybe to pull me with this positive reinforcement to allow me to move forward. And I don't know how to gain that. Maybe, you can try to trick yourself, or like if you do so many things, you can get a reward or what have you. But that is still a delayed gratification, and my brain knows that I'm tricking myself to some degree. And I'm not sure what the answer is, and if that is even the full answer, it may be a part of it. And I suspect, if you start to see positive things within the thing you're trying to accomplish in life, yes, you then are able to fully embrace it. But for me, I am struggling even to move and take those necessary steps of action, and hence this starting this new channel and making these videos. I don't know what the answer is here, but hopefully, even by trying to do this, 100 videos of outputting, building up momentum, it may not be positive rewards in terms of the success of this or results that I can see, but maybe internally within my mind, it may develop a positive reward somewhere or something. I don't know what the answers is. I'm still stuck on that. But this is my thought I've been having recently. I don't know if I have anything more to say on that at the moment, but wish me luck.